Hello and welcome, Snake here. Today I want to talk about sieges and how I think they should be improved, how I think they are not gonna get improved or at least overhauled. There is no chance. So let's get straight into it. I don't think we're gonna get any kind of overhaul for sieging in Warhammer 3 Total War. I don't believe it, because there is a couple things you need to take into consideration. One, allegedly, devs are moving to another projects, and CA Sofia will step in to start doing DLCs. Two, it requires a lot of manpower. I doubt they would invest it into overhauling sieges for a game that the support cycle is by the end. So, in my eyes, most likely the siege overhaul will happen either with Warhammer 40,000, which is obvious because walls and towers it can be present in Warhammer 40k, but there's gonna be something different for sure. If not, then I guess it's gonna be tied to new engine, because I don't believe we're gonna get anything earlier, unless they do it with 40k. So because of that, our only hope is in Mitch and his small team on reworking stuff here and there. So today, I want to ask you for a couple of ideas, which I'm going to pack into a video, and I'm going to send it on an official forum for Mitch. He responded last time I made it. That was kind of triggering for a lot of people that never got response from him whatsoever, so I might be one of the luckiest men on the planet because Mitch responded. So, let's go. Please help me with that, and I'll just pack it in one video. From my side, what I think should be done is a couple of small things for sure. One, towers. Towers should have... Look at this. Outside towers should be reduced by half, but power increased by half. One, you make outside towers powerful and usable, because 85% of the time defending walls and towers is pointless. I cannot agree in this case when I play like Skaven and my towers are better, because towers will do quite a lot of damage to units that coming through on this specific map. I wouldn't mind to get another Skaven tower, map siege tower, by the way, but let's not get our hopes too high. Anyway, so reduction of range, but increase by the cost of power would mean your towers are valuable, but also when you start a siege, you're not immediately attacked by towers, so you have to think about how to cheese the fuck out of it in order to start attacking and not take insane amount of damage. Because these towers can do a lot. But on a siege maps, there is absolutely no space for your army to not take damage. Most of the time, everything is covered by towers. So maps where you don't send a lot of artillery, and like in my case, I have no artillery here, I am in danger. That's why I use Akshina ambushers with hidden status with stalking, so they can, sneak through anywhere. So the tower reduction would be absolutely great in my eyes. I might be wrong, but let me know what do you think. Another thing, which is quite annoying, in Warhammer 2, when you were having units outside of a wall, AI was pushing you out. They were sending units outside to get you done, to kill. Please bring it back. That was immersion one-on-one. That was so lovely to have. Here, I can stand in the entrance and they never gonna do it. Hell, I can bring it inside a little bit, which I call this method peekaboo. I can put it auto shot and they never engage. There is a rare occasion when they in fact gonna attack me, but most of the time they don't. So this is stupid. I want Siege to be, I don't know, because by saying this, I'm actually putting myself in the disadvantage. Because why? This method makes impossible sieges winnable because it's auto win. For me, Siege is auto win. And this has to stop. What else? So what else? I had to break for a moment. I would love to have an option to move barricades and put it somewhere where I want. This unfortunately would mean that AI would do the same, so this is not a case. But I would love to have a barricade here. It would increase size of my range units, I could shoot through the wall, stuff like this. I mean, creative use of any kind of buildings inside. Even towers should be a little bit more movable than the spots they have. I really believe that towers should be, you should have spots where you can drop it. Still, let's limit it by that, but I just want that defensive currency that you stack be usable on something, or even usable to repair section of a wall. But I think that gets too much deep dive into whole code, and that's probably too much. Next is something that people definitely would agree with me. Ass ladders. I think ass ladders should disappear, and ladders should be available for special units, like a siege unit. Well, like infantry should not have ladders unless they are designed to siege. Let's say, for instance, let's use miners as an example. Miners could have ladders. Even ass ladders, but there should be 1, 2 types of units that can carry ladder, and add, look, cause terror, carry a ladder, and rest cannot. And then if you want to have ladder, you need to queue it for siege. That would a little bit slow down everything, and also that's 1. And 2, infantry units should not be able to get, normal size infantry, not monsters, but at least infantry should not be able to break the gate. Units should not break the gates. Heroes, lords, okay. Monsters, big size, okay. Infantry, absolutely fucking not. So when you are on the other side, it's not that you're getting overwhelmed by shit and they send towers, but they also send somebody to hit the gate. And let's say you destroy the ram, they still knock to your gate, even basic infantry, and they still get through. If they would not get it through, destroying a battering ram would actually make sense. But also it would slow down the engage into a city, so you can prepare a little bit more. And I think this is easier to build up, because we need to remember Warhammer is at the end of a cycle, lifespan, how you call it. So chance on big changes is close to 0. So let's try to find things that can be done with just slight changes. And I think ass ladders and not being able to hit gates would be insane improvement for sieges, but also it would be nerf for you. So you would have to think that through as well. But I would definitely enjoy it much, much more, because often I click the stupid wall and my unit creates a wall. And here's what happened. Let's say I select army. I tell them to move in. Some of the stupid units move through a ladder that I build up on a wall and then inside. So pathfinding, that's another thing that should be fixed. Pathfinding in sieges is god-awful. So many examples where just units move. It's very visible in like Wood Elf settlement type battle, where you wanna move and units just make a like, let's call it, you wanna move, let's say you wanna move like that, there is one spot. So units, what they do, they go this way. So this is like, there is an object that they cannot walk around. So pathfinding is definitely broken as hell. But I think that's another thing that could be fixed easily, hopefully. And I think those small changes would already improve things. I like that you need to, in order to like get victory location, you need to get the key building. I like it. It makes things a little bit better for me, so I can like put my defense somewhere else without worrying that victory location gonna get captured like it was before. And I think that's it from my side, and that's why I want to ask you, what do you have for potential sieges? I would like, for instance, like monsters like 3-men, giants. Giants actually have it, but 3-men, the massive entities should be able to hit the walls and smash them. That would be, that would be understandable, that massive, because every stupid ogre can smash the wall. Why 3-men can't do it? Haven't they watched the Two Towers, Lord of the Rings? 3-men ripped the walls of Isengard with ease. So I think this Skaven wall, which is full of junk, would definitely be destroyed by 3-men. And here is your wall. Please help me gather ideas. And first of all, say what do you think about my ideas, but then add your idea so I can build it up. I'm gonna sum it the best, and I'll prepare it for Mitch. And unless you don't want me to do it, and you can do it and post it on the official forum for Mitch, but you do need to address it to Mitch. There's a higher chance he gonna like see it, because we really need some help before the end of a cycle happens. Because whatever they're gonna do, it will stay with this game. I don't want to rely on mods too hard, so it would be awesome if we get something before the support ends. And that's it from me today. If you survived that long, please consider subscribing. That could help me a lot. It doesn't cost you anything. And again, please leave your idea so I can build up more and more for Mitch. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. Have a great night. Take care and bye-bye.